What happens when a bar serves a person who's not of age? I used a subtle and clever technique. I asked for ID. See, people who are underage very often don't happen to have their ID on them. They left it in the car. They left it in their other pants. Their wallet was stolen. It's amazing how many different things happen to their ID. Now, here's the thing. Sometimes a person who isn't underage doesn't have their ID on them. It does happen. But if you can't produce your ID, I'm not required to serve you. In fact, arguably, once I've asked, I have to assume you are underage. Anyway, there's a second line of defense. If you produced an ID, I looked at the date of birth. I had one of those page-a-day calendars from the ABC which told me the cutoff date for that day taped to a post next to my workstation. If you were born after that date, you were underage. On 2 occasions, I had someone come up to the bar and place an order. I ID'd them. They tried to beg off. I held firm and refused to serve them without an ID, and then they produced their ID, which was in a nice case with a badge. They were there with the ABC checking up on compliance, and wanted to thank me for my work, and asked to see my manager. Serve someone underage, you can get a $5,000 fine, and the venue can lose its license. Refuse to serve someone who is of age but can't produce ID? The company loses a few bucks, the price of the beer they would have purchased, and you may lose a tip. Probably not. People who don't know to carry an ID don't tend to be tippers, and maybe you get a bonus from management.